is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Firefighter Challenge series. Back with Coach here again. We are exactly 8 days out from the St. Paul Midwest Regional Classic. We got a big day planned ahead of us. Coach, tell them what we got going on.
Today, full gear, pack, and we're hitting fulls. We gotta prime ourselves, get good 2 to 3 hard runs. It is hot today, so we gotta manage, not getting overheated. That way we can put in some good intensity, good effort, but we're gonna fill it out. Try to really build up into being smooth, being clean, and getting prepared and ready for the competition.
Yeah,
so that's
right.
On the schedule. It's gonna be a grinder, but we're here for it. That's what it takes.
That's right. So yeah, gonna practice those individuals, but me and Coach will also be doing our tandem again, the Texas Bomberos. So y'all better watch out for us because we're coming for it. Let's get after it. First run of the day. Gonna be starting at about 50 to 75% output. Just getting a nice warm up, focus on that technique. Again, just focusing on the hoist with the new level that Coach JJ was able to make for us. So a little bit of adjustment, but we'll get past it. So let's do it.
There you go. Good pull. Stay with it. There you go. Breathe, 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 breathe. Shoot out. Come on. Dig. Stiff. Let's go. Good push, good push. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Almost there. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Good.
All right, y'all. Just finish up first run. Felt pretty good. That slower pace one, you would think you'd feel a little bit better, but usually at the end, I mean, you could see on my reaction that I'm feeling it. So, but it's good just get that good warm up, feel that technique out to go off of, and then make your adjustments after that. But we're feeling good. Got a little bit of cloud cover now too, so that's gonna make things better out here. Coach just lubing up that Kaiser for his run, so he's about to get after it. So let's freaking go. Go push, push, push. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Let's go. Come on. Push 10 feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. I was gonna say. How'd that feel?
It's okay. Not the best.
So getting used to that height adjustment.
Yeah, that's what hit my belt.
Yeah, that'll do it. Well, y'all, special announcement. We have a new member of the family. This little guy right here. Y'all can see him. Zeus. Say hi to the people.
Big dog.
Yeah. Just
Trying to whoop him in shape.
Yeah, he's y'all can see he's a little bit scrawny. We're trying to add some mass to him, so we got him on a plan.
Put some creatine in his water down here.
That's right.
He's ready to go.
That's right.
He's been barking at us the whole time, yelling, "Go faster!"
Trying to hype us up, that's for sure. But yep. First good warm up run. Coach said he felt pretty good running through that one.
Yeah. As soon as I reached over the top rail, my buckle unclipped, so it was rocking back and forth during the slalom. I connected again.
Or I was gonna be walked out.
Yeah. But if that hadn't happened before, it's good that you get a feel of it, especially during training. What are you going to do to overcome it? Do you stop? Do you just keep going? Then find that moment where you can buckle it. Because it's the worst feeling when that thing's sliding everywhere, especially like when you're hoisting, when you're on the Kaiser, it's just so loose. So I just decided I'm going to buckle it back on this thing.
Yeah. I remember my first ever race, I didn't tuck in my straps, and I remember when I was going through the delineators that it started coming undone. I was like, oh, so if you like walk my car swing,
Yeah. Actually, there's a little trick I generally do, especially race day. When I buckle it, I'm actually turning it so you can't hit the button. So the button actually is facing your belly versus out. Generally, I do that, and then with the slack, I actually tie a knot in front of it. That way, it just secures it. So probably should just do that out here, just because it can buckle and it just throws you off, right?
It will.
That's the truth, right?
Sit down. Well, only 8 days out, like I said, from St. Paul, and what we mentioned in the Baton Rouge video about the super glycogen compensation. I believe myself and you will start that on Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, generally I like to do minimum 3 days out.
Okay.
That way you just can really load up and saturate your muscle stores with as much glycogen as possible. So yeah, generally Monday is a good time to start it out.
I did some more research on that, and I saw some of the people that were doing it or writing about it. They were mentioning too, and I don't remember you mentioning it, but they have like a 3-day span before you do the super glycogen compensation. You deplete it, like you won't consume as much carbs like on a normal basis. Do you believe in that, or?
I mean, if you're trying to peak and still train hard going into an event, depleting any of your calories, in my opinion, isn't a smart approach, because let's just say we started our depletion. We would not be able to expand or have any intensity or hard efforts doing this type of work. Now, most of these people where super glycogen compensation came from, it was for long distance, like marathons, triathlons, very long aerobic, steady state style like zone 2. This is all anaerobic. So you have to have full source. Otherwise, you just don't have it. So I've never done the depletion.
Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't. But in my opinion, how biology works and how your body consumes calories and distributes it, I don't see any benefit of depleting, because I don't think it's possible. Because if you're going to deplete it just to fill it, why fill it? So if I struggle and drop performance and recovery and output just to
Yeah, and it was just like the highlights. I remember like 2 to 3 days before, it's like depleted, but still train hard, just so you deplete more outside.
now there is
Quantity, you're-
like when you're looking at bodybuilding, yes, people will carb load about a week out from the show. They try to get as shredded and dry as possible, eliminate all water, and then the day of, the night before, they're loaded. And it gives them a big full look. And that's, I mean, there's so many practices on super glycogen compensation, what it can do. But yeah, different strokes for different folks, right? I just never do.
Yeah, I'll be excited because when I ran my marathon, I did carb load, so still did pretty decent. So, yeah, going into next year, whenever my next one will be.
Dude, yeah, I mean, especially for long distance, I mean, half the battle is understanding your fuel, your hydration, your sodium, and all those type of things, because that will allow you to just keep that higher output. So Swenson, it's just
Yeah.
well, I think it's that time.
Let's freaking do it.
Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. so good.
Never felt better.
Yowza.
I'm in my prime.
Good work.
Go, come on. Finish strong. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. That'll do. Fuck yeah. All right, y'all. Good day of training. I think me and Coach are going to end on that note. Just getting 2 solid full runs in. Second one for both of us. Pretty good. It was pretty smooth. It's actually been a while since I've run. I think felt good to be back at it. But Coach, how about you? How did it feel?
Second one went very good. Nice and smooth, good and comfortable. Adjusting the hoist height, getting the new rhythm. So happy about seeing that progress. Hit the back half. The second run I thought real good. The leg felt like I could push those air days. But trying to make it out one more day this week. Try to hit 2 full. Probably going air next. The heat being in your gear, it definitely takes a little bit more out of you. So definitely make sure you're hydrating out there, because that's the first thing you'll notice is that's what's going to really drop you out. And day of training, got Zeus to coach us, big dogs out, and it's pretty cool to have a mascot.
That's right.
And I know a lot of you that are watching, you might not have a tower access, you might not have the Kaiser, or the hoist. Do what you can to simulate these things in a long style. That way you go from discipline to the next to mimic it as close as possible, and you will make significant improvements. I've got a lot of clients that don't have an actual tower that they can train on, and they're significantly improving every time.
It's good. Yeah, and I think we still need to do a video on that, kind of doing like a mock-up.
Yep.
I think that'd be pretty beneficial because, again, maybe you have a tower, but you don't have a rescue Randy, or you have the rescue Randy, but you don't have the Kaiser sled. So we're gonna get that going for y'all, because a lot of you out there, and even people that I've met at the challenges so far, they're like, man, dude, like, I wish we had a training tower. I wish we had this. I wish we had that. So me and Coach JJ and myself, I think we both know what we got here and everything. We have a very nice spot to trade in.
Yeah. It's not perfect, right? So we're only able to work on the landings are a lot more shallow, so it's not as steep as the true course.
Yeah.
So we're still having to make adjustments when we get out there on race day. But if you're an athlete, you've been practicing, you've developed skill, rhythm, technique, it will carry you.
Like I said, good training session for me, Coach. We're trying to get out here on Sunday, I think. We'll get one last run in for St. Paul. And probably that don't know, that's originally from Minnesota, about 5 hours away from St. Paul. So should have a pretty good crowd cheering me on, which will be pretty cool. We got my parents and a bunch of friends coming back home to come watch me. So, Coach, who's never been to Minnesota?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I looked at the weather, and it's in the 60s.
That's good. We did burn in Austin, Texas. So we actually got a little cloud coverage right now, so it's not bad. But in the middle of the day, dude, it gets toasty. We get hot, and it burns up. So I'm excited. The environment will be a little bit nicer, cooler. Once the sun's shining, it'll warm up the course, get it a little hot, and then we let it rip.
All right. Well, we're gonna end on that note. If y'all haven't already, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll see y'all in the next week.